It's May 23rd, 2011, just around noon here on Salt Spring Island, and it's an absolutely beautiful spring day. Sun shining, blue sky. I just finished watering the garden. Now I'm going to fertilize it, and then I'm going to water the greenhouse because it dries out pretty good on these sunny days. I'll grab the camera in a second and I'll show you what's happening in the garden right now at this time of the year. It's looking really jungly here just because we have had a cool spring, and the plants that I grow in our exotic garden just absolutely love this weather, most of them anyway, and the growth has been phenomenal, especially on a lot of the perennials and the broadleaf evergreens. So I'll just let you have a look right now. You can see the lamistrum down there, lamium, right there. Some flowers on it now. Stuff just takes over. It's timber bamboo in there. Badaki, that's Philostachys bambuzoides. This is a viburnum retatophyllum. Right here, leatherleaf viburnum, coming into flower late this year, just like everything else. There's aquilegia, and these are late as well. Those are columbines, and those just come up every year. They get really nice flowers. I have native ones in here, and then the exotic ones. Fatsia put on a lot of growth. This is Choicea ternata in bloom here. Very fragrant. That's Mexican orange. And of course the yuccas are growing. And the giant hogweed is growing like a weed. It's going to send up huge flower spikes soon. Been loving the spring. The Gary elliptica's got new growth on it here. Silver tassel tree. And the Cytisus batidarii, this is pineapple broom right here. A lot of eucalyptus branches in here. This is a 20-foot tree here, and it gets beautiful exotic flowers on it. It's late to come as well. Senecio grayi down here. The deer actually ripped all the leaves off of this one earlier, but it's regrown back. There is a lot of geraniums growing there. Those just come up every year. Trachycarpus late to bloom, of course, just like everything else, but I can see on this big female there's flower pods starting to show up there, and this one produces a lot of seed. I usually hybridize this one. There's the Araucaria in there, monkey trees. There's a grandiflora magnolia. And in this upper part of the garden here, show you what's going on. Some Philostachys nigra black bamboo in there. More Fatsia japonica, and there's Hypericum down in there. I see the Solomon seal is blooming. There, and there's fig trees just starting to get leaves. It's totally late. Just like everything else. There's Philostachys aureosilicata bamboo. Lots of euphorbias down in here too, and there's also a lot of things self-seed. I mean, these self-seed all over the place. The euphorbias. There's aspidistra in there. And more aspidistras down in this garden. These are native sword ferns. They're evergreen. Western sword ferns. Nandina domestica down in there, which is heavenly bamboo. These are oleanders, Nerium oleander, and those bloom nicely. The laurel, that's about 25 foot tall, is finished blooming pretty much. Those I grew from cuttings years ago, and that's the timber bamboo as well up there. These are the gum trees, Eucalyptus dallarium pliana, that I grew from seed years ago. There's a strelitzia there, more oleander, and these are, this one here I grew from seed is a Heteromeles arbutifolia. So lots of palms. Bay trees are coming into bloom right now. You can see the flowers on this Laurus nobilis here. Produces a ton of seed, and it self-seeds all over the place. That is a tan bark oak. And there's the large leaf officinalis magnolia. Gets massive tropical looking leaves on it. Really warm out here on the front sun deck. Lower jungle garden here. You can see the pedicites, the slugs have eaten the leaves on that one. Native dogwood blooming there. Lots of bamboos in here and palms. Lots of hogweed. I know a lot of gardeners don't like hogweed, but that's too bad. I like it. It goes well in my tropical garden. More palms, eucalyptus trees. Lots of baby bay trees growing all around in here. And the tree fern is very slow to put fronds on this year, but they're coming. You can see them coming up in here. Like I say, 2 dozen of them are unfurling right now. And they're big fiddleheads. I put this mesh on here to keep the cats away because cats get in here and they scratch up the garden. In the back of the place here, there's more fatsias, palm trees. It's like a jungle back here and big eucalyptus trees. Lots of eucalyptus trees. Arbutus strawberry tree right there, Unito. That's a very large one I planted years ago, and there's fatsias in there. Vegetable garden I just planted up here on the deck. This way the deer stay away from it. Show you how the bananas are doing. That's which finished blooming is a native sambucus. There's figs coming in there. The leaves are a little bit farther ahead on that one. Those are the eucalyptus trees. Myrtle. And that is cyclamen, which do bloom in the fall. And there is another Choicea tornata, Mexican orange. I like to mass plant. There's Daphne laureola, which grows wild on our island here. Some people class it as a noxious weed. I like it, so it's staying put. It's native to Asia. And those are fatsias, lots of fatsias. There's a close-up look of another bay tree in bloom. Slight fragrance actually on the flowers. Not bad. So these are the bay trees you use for cooking. These are the leaves right here. They grow big here. Nandina domestica in there. There's some Vinca major blooming right there. More jungly plants in here. You can see how tall these fatsias are. There's the roof line of a 2-story house, so they're up there. Another palm growing beside the house. I planted that seed there years ago. Popped up. Bananas are slow, really slow, but they're coming. Phoenix is slow. That's a Phoenix canariensis date palm. That's slow. The Brahia armata. Euphorbias are fine. And Camerops humilis looks good. Mahonia in there. There's hebes and lots of succulents. Cactus, I can probably take the cover off now. Lots of cactus down in here. Lots of cactus. More exotics down in here. Cactus garden. The agaves in there. So this is how the garden looks on May 23rd here on Salt Spring Island. More palms. Hammock that I rarely ever get to use. Eucalyptus yeomanii. More timber bamboo, that's vivax. There, this is callistum in here. Bottle brush, there's more oleanders in there. And more jungly stuff back here. That's where I keep the tikis. It's looking pretty lush around here this time of the year. Kiwis are just getting leaves and they should be coming into bloom soon. There's the flower buds on them right there. The kiwis. More fatsias. There's more bamboos in there. Lysisterium formosa, Himalayan honeysuckle. More palms. This is my wife's daycare in here. The kids play amongst these. You can see how tall those fatsias are. More fatsias there by the playhouse. Nandina domestica here, and there's lots of eucalyptus trees around here. No shortage of eucalyptus and palms. These ones grow in the shade, these palms. So there you have it, folks. a day in late May. In less than a month it will be summertime. Hard to believe. Look at some of the gum trees there.